Hi, Mel. Hi, Diane. I'm going to shut my door. I forgot. Okay. Now I get you up over here on my tablet so I can see the comments. There we go. There we are. I'm a little bit early, so while we're early, I will do a little chatting. Hi, Sharon. Where the heck's my number? Oh, there we are. Okay. I'm doing this on the fly. Well, I've done a little prep because I'm making these ornaments, but I didn't have anything prepped for today because I've been at the doctor's. We got to the doctor's and he had a patient before me that really needed some wounds taken care of, I guess. And so he didn't, I was there, my appointment was at 1:15. He never got in to see me until like 2:15. So I sat in the doctor's office for like an hour waiting for him. But one thing, I mean, I don't mind waiting for my doctor because I have to tell you, one thing about my doctor is that he's very thorough, and I like that about him. And I like that he takes his time with people, older people like me, and he explains and everything. I really like that. So, but anyways, so that's why I'm like, literally, I had to go get pellets and I had a couple other errands to do. And I literally flew home. I hadn't ate nothing all day, so I grabbed a quick bite to eat. And I walked in here and I'm like, what am I going to do? And I looked over and I keep all my projects that I'm going to do in little shoebox totes like this. And I looked over and I saw my ornament thing over there that I was just going to do a regular old video on and share different things with you. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it live. And everybody can join in and follow or whatever with me. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Oops, I didn't want to take that out of camera. I wanted to put this right here. This is my host code if anybody wants to order on their own. It's 2T, I don't know, 2TVZYDZR. So that's the host code. This is the ornament. I don't know if you guys see her. Her name is Sarah Douglas. She's a CEO of Stampin' Up, and I follow her every Tuesday. She goes live and either shows some Stampin' Up products or does some different things, and I really like to follow her. Well, she had the person in the catalog that created these ornaments do a little tutorial on there, and I just thought they were awesome. And I'm like, I make an ornament every year, and so I wanted to make this ornament, or an ornament. This is kind of something what she did, but I'm going to show you some other samples. We'll make a few of them live and show you what I'm going to do. Well, also what I did was I stamped a saying on the back of it. And even if you wanted to sign down here, just put maybe your last name or the year, there's still room that you could do that so that the recipient will always know who gave this to you. You could also put a gold star there, but in this case, the paper had the star already there, so I just left it there. A couple things. I don't know. I didn't have time to look online because you can get these. These were some ring things that they decorated up pages and stuff with. They had them a while ago. I think they were in the last catalog, and they were sitting on the clearance rack. Hi, buddy. Welcome. I'm glad you could catch me live. And if you guys wanted to use these, you might be able to catch them there. But this size here, you might find them at your craft store, but I went to Amazon, and these are macrame or dream catcher metal rings. This particular one right here is a 3-inch, and this one is a 2-inch. I think the 2-inch, I only bought 3 inches. I don't really know why, but the 2 inches are cute too if you want a little bit smaller ornament. And I'm going to show you another way that we can do stuff with the dies, with the circle dies or the deco dies, if you have either of them, to create the ornament with. So you don't have to do it, you know, you don't have to have these metal rings, is what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. So a few little tidbits that I want to tell you about. Starting tomorrow, the 14th through the 16th, there's going to be a seasonal sale. And that means all the ribbon and trim is going to be 10% off, 15% off inks. And I believe that also, it gives more detail. It doesn't tell me on here, but I'm almost 100% when I read it, that inks includes your blends and your like Stampin' Right markers and stuff to that effect. And then 20% off paper. So all the paper, and that's only through to the 16th. So starting tomorrow. So grab what you can while you can. Stock up if you want. Say Merry Christmas to yourself. Hi, Charlotte. And glad you could join me. Another thing I just want to let you know also, I will be doing a catalog like I always do. They're going to have their last chance products while supplies last. It's going to start November 21st. I'll go through and highlight the catalog. I'll try to do it before the 21st. I'll do a video. And it goes to January 3rd. And it's while supplies last. So once the stuff is gone, it's gone. And that is for that because on January 3rd, our new mini comes out. And I know I shared with you guys that I just went to On Stage at Home, which I got to look at the new mini catalog, and Stampin' Up! Did not let down. I'll tell you that much. You will be very happy. You'll be very happy with the celebration items. They're over the top. Lot of lovely, great things to come that I'm going to stop talking about because I might spill the beans and I can't. So anyways, another thing we got off from, and I'll try to share this over on my webpage so you guys can, and on my Facebook group for you guys. They call this the Color Buddies. I know we have our little color charts that have like coordinating, but I guess this is called Color Buddies. And what that means is that all the colors have a buddy. So like Berry Burst has Bubble Bath, and like Real Red has Cherry Cobbler, and they just have a buddy. And they talked about that a lot in the online stage. So when you're just trying to find a color that goes together real quickly, they have a buddy. So I'm going to share this over there because I find this very useful when you're trying to match colors up. So I'll share this over on my page also. So as I'm going along and typing, if you see something, just leave a comment. The more comments, the more chances that you have to win. You're going to win the ornament in the end because I roll a die, and whatever comment number that ends up on, then you get to be the winner. And yeah, so I want to show you the paper that I used to create, and the bundle that I used out of this is from the Night Divine dies and stamp set. Now I also, if you have, some of these are old, they're retired, but if you have this Light and Peace stamp, some of these sayings will work great for the back of it. Did this come with dies? No, this one did not come with dies, so this one doesn't have dies. This one here, did this one come? Yes. I don't know. This was from Unto Us. This, I think, just was in 2 catalogs before. There's a lot of wonderful sayings in here, and this is where I got the Hark to Herald Angels Sing. There is a nice one right now in the catalog that goes along with this Night Divine bundle. I did not buy the whole bundle. I just bought the dies because I wanted to do so much with just this die set. But I didn't need the whole bundle because I have all these other ones that I still use faithfully. And then there was also a few years past that, there was this set. It's called the Peaceful Nativity, that you could do what I'm doing with this set. And this does come with a bundle or with a die cuts, so you could die cut out your sayings and use it on the card just the same. So I just wanted to let you know, if you don't have these and you have some of the other ones, there is options to use. And I just bought the die set this year for this set because I think this is, I love the little die set. Now the paper that I used is from the Oh Holy Night, and I just grabbed some of the nightly like type paper and I cut it down. I don't know if this is the one I use, but I cut it down. I also think this paper right here will be fun when we make one to use to have the setting in the background. But if you have some old gnome paper, I think this would be cool. One of these little gnomes will fit perfectly in this 3-inch ring. Now you want to cut it a little smaller than 3-inch ring. That's why I have the 2.5-inch circle punch. So, but that will punch that out really good. If you have any of the penguin paper with the little dies, these little guys would be cute. And I mean, you can even do this size. Yeah, you know, you're going to go smaller than this because you got to use your punch. But that will be cute. And I have the different kinds of penguin ones that I thought would be fun. I didn't bring them over here, but I do have a few of the very old, when they did the Santa and the little reindeer, the old-fashioned Santa and reindeer. I thought, oh my gosh, that would be so much fun to do them in that. And then if you don't have any of that because you're new and you weren't here for that time, I think these little bears in this little sweater would be also very cute to put on an ornament. So let's get started so I could show you all the different ways we can kind of create this ornament. The first thing, I already told you about the rings, and since I have the rings, I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to show you how we can do one with some copper. This is copper, but you could use gold. We sell gold and we sell silver. If you prefer silver ring or whatever, you could do it with that. So yeah, I'm just cutting a piece down. I cut it at 4 inches here wide, just so it'll fit through my cutter. And then I'm going to take these dies that I have here, the circle dies. And what you would want to do is I would suggest cutting out a few of it. Now this paper is pretty thick, so I don't think you're going to have to cut out 2. But if you wanted to use like a designer series paper that you would make a ring, then maybe cut out like 4 of each, and we could stack them together how I stack them. But I think just doing this right here, I think will be perfect. I'm going to run it through once. I got to get my other die. I forgot it. We want the interlocking die that goes in with this. And I forgot about that. So what you would normally do is you would interlock these together like this and run them through at the same time. And I think that's the one I would want. I don't think there's another one in here. No. So even do this with your deco dies. I'm going to leave this right in this one and rerun it again because I want you to see. This is how you would do it. You would do the same thing. I'll do it again in a second. Where did I put the lid? Oh, right here. Oh my goodness. I have to say thank you for everybody that was checking on me. Last week I got really sick. I don't know what I did. Just dropped my paper on the floor. Okay, yes. So see, now I got a ring like this. And because I had to run that through twice, it moved and I trimmed it a little thinner, but normally you wouldn't have that issue. And you could save this piece for another time, and then you would just go ahead and cut out another one here, because you're gonna need there we go. Make sure they're down in there. You're gonna need 2 at least. So you're gonna put this through. My paper wants to cling to everything. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. I'm doing much better. And I'll be talking to you later. I got your stuff here. All right. So now we have 2. Now, if you felt that this wasn't thick enough and you wanted it thicker, then definitely do more. But for the video purposes, I'm just going to do 2 here so you guys can see what I'm going to do. All right. So we're going to do a couple. So this will be my paper one. These 2 rings will be my paper one. And then I'm going to show you some in some different sizes. All right. Let's see. So for this one, how about we punch out, I don't know, I think maybe one of these little bears right here with a little sweater. Yeah, he's cute. So line him up in here like so. I'm gonna punch him out. So we got him, and then we'll set this aside and let's get out, I like these bears. I don't know what's going on. They're cute. Okay. That one won't, it'll fit, but it gives me too much of the other stuff. I don't want a lot of the other stuff. How about this one? This one might be cute with all the, with the little penguin and a bear and a, yeah, it's not bad. All right, now that's for some 3-inch ones. Now I want to do a couple little of the smaller size. So I need to go smaller. I think this was a 2-inch ring. Yes, so I need to find a smaller punch. Let me get a smaller punch right here. That's 2-inch. Let's see. I don't know. I could use the dies, but I'm going to just use this 1.5-inch. I think that'll be cute. And what do you think? We could do the penguin or the little, oh gosh, this little penguin. I'll show it to you when he's cute. Oh, and the little fox. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a couple. Yeah. And then we have these gnomes. Gnomes are so in now. I don't know what I have more gnome paper than this, but for some reason, I don't know what I did with half of it. He'd be cute, but he's a little off-centered. This one looks cute right here. Okay. So now I punched out my paper that we needed. We'll get that out of the way. Now we're going to need some Scrap Whisper white. Now if you don't want to put a saying on the back, then you don't have to do this. You could put what do you call it? You could just put another piece of paper, plain designer series paper or whatever. But I wanted to stamp, I wanted a cute little saying or something on the back of them. So that's kind of why I did it. So for the gnome one, the bigger ones, I need 3 of them in the same size, which is 2.5 of the white. There you go. 1, 2, and 3. And then for the little fox, we're going to need 2 of, and the other little one, we need 2 of them. Okay, so there we go. So now we can get the punches out of our way. And I'm done with the dies. long as I don't make any mistakes. Oh, I didn't. I want to put this away. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Okay. So there we go. So we got that. So you would want to do your stamping on the backs of these. So let's see. I must have a fun little, I do. Where Merry and Bright. See, I told you I wasn't quite organized here, but I don't know what I did with my Merry. Oh, here it is. I have this one that says Holly Jolly, Merry Christmas. I mean, there's probably a lot of other ones. Oh, what fun. Let's just use, let's do have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Let's do that one because I've got it out right here and I could do it up. Okay. We'll put these here for a minute. I gotta get more blocks. You know, I almost did not buy this Holly Jolly or this Christmas set. And I'll tell you, I've used it so much in the last, I don't know, last month. I'm very glad. This one is Merry and Bright. I almost didn't buy that bundle. But I'm so glad I did. Okay. Then we'll just fix this one on here. It probably won't fit on these little ones. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on there. Maybe I'll put Santa was here. Maybe I'll put that on those little ones. Let's pick a color. Well, navy will go good with this one. Well, let's do red, I guess. It'll be okay. For video purposes. Like I said, I was not prepared. So I'm going to take the Have A and I'm going to stamp it up right here. And I'm going to put the Have A at the top. And then, now you guys are saying this in your head. I know you are. You're saying this saying over, but really in your heart, you're singing it. I know you guys are singing, you know, the words to this song. How many? Be honest. Tell me in the comments who is singing Have a Holly Jolly Christmas as I'm typing this. Because I know I am. I'm singing it in my head. See? That came out kind of cute. It could have been better placement. You know, this is what happens when I do things. I'm going to move that one over there just to make it look different. And if I did different colors, ooh, maybe I'll do that on the next one. I think that would make it pop even more. Yeah, Mel, I know. I knew there was someone out there with me singing this song. Every time I made a card the other day and I used this stamp and I'm singing it. I'm not, you know, reading it. Okay. I'm going to clean this up because I'm going to change up the words. I think, or change up the words, change up the colors. I think if I change these colors up, I think it'll be really cool. Okay. So I'm going to stamp the Have A in some blue. Yeah, I'm intentionally putting them off-centered a little bit. If I thought, oh man, I didn't want to do that one in blue. If I thought about this a little bit more, I would have fussy cutted this out. I would have fussy cutted out the have A and then the Christmas, but I didn't. Oh jeez, Mel. That's funny. Oh, My kids start thinking I'm crazy when I just start singing. I think my animals do too. Uh, it's so funny. I don't know why, but I always remember Janis Joplin singing, um, "Oh Lord." I don't even know the name of the song anymore. It's something about, "Oh Lord, won't you buy me?" And every now and then, I would walk through the house when the kids were little, all the time, and I still do it to this day. And I would just start singing it randomly. And now it's to the point when I randomly sing it, my kids join in. And I don't even know all the words. I just know a little a chorus from it. And it is just so funny. I don't know. I guess it wore off on them. This is okay. Obviously, if I had more time, I think I would honestly cut these out, put them up higher. They're nice, but you know me. All right. So we're going to get on with this card, or these cards, or the ornaments, or it's going to take us forever. So let's do the paper one, and we will do this little gnome. So what you would have to do with the paper one is you'd have to glue these two together. So this is if you did not buy the macrame rings, and if you you know, wanted to just keep it all crafty like paper and stuff. If you want this thicker, I think this is pretty thick, then you definitely cut out like another set of them. If you're going to go in different colors, you could actually cut them out in white. You wouldn't have to keep cutting them out in the gold or the silver. And then place them together, and then your last two that you put on, make sure that it was a gold, or you know, your gold or silver rings. I hope that made sense. I hope you guys all followed along with me. I got something fuzzy right there, and I didn't want to leave it on the card. So then you just want to line these up. My one is a little off because when I had to rerun it through, it cut it again. It moved on me. But we won't worry about that. We're going to just say it looks beautiful, and we're going to be okay with it. Okay? So now what you're going to do is, for the paper one, you're going to get some of this thread. They've got gold and silver, and they sell this in the catalog. It comes in a 2-pack. And I have to say, I buy this and use this for more than just my paper crafts. I use this for ornaments and everything. Oh, thanks, Diane. And I absolutely, I love this. So because this is copper, I don't think that's going to match it, because that's gold. So we're going to use the silver one on this one. And I don't know, you want a fairly long piece because you want it to go up, be able to tie a knot. I'm going to just cut it here. Where's my scissors? Oh, up here. Okay. I'm going to cut it right here. And then I'll measure this piece. This piece measures 22 inches. You probably could go 20, but I just went 22 inches. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it right completely in half. Now we're going to make a silver one too, or a ring one too, but I'm just showing you on paper right now. So we're going to fold this one in half, and then we're going to get a mini glue dot, and you're going to put it on a pokey tool, bring it up here, and we're going to wrinkle it up. Now on the rings, it would be down here on this part. I don't know if that'll work on this one. We're going to try it. Yeah, I think it will. And like I said, if you built this up, you would have a little thicker base in there. And then, of course, this unraveled on me from my... So now we want to make this even again. Okay. And then you're going to just take this and kind of like stick your on top of your little ring like that. This is to hold your, it'll help hold it in place when it's on the ornament. This is my first time doing a paper one. I just thought that I would show you an alternate way that you could do this. Now, to make sure, if you don't want yours to spin, mine kind of spins a little bit. I guess you can crisscross them, but I liked the spinning. So I'm going to leave it here. So now we have this. Now you want this to come right up here to the top again. So get some helping tweezers here to help hold everything up here for a minute. Well, I didn't get them both. There we go. I probably should have showed you the one that I did first instead of the one I'm trying to create that I've never done before. Okay, that just needs to, and then we're going to grab another glue dot. We're going to wrinkle it up, and we are going to put this one right up here on top. You basically want to try to make this centered. I'm going to eyeball it because I'm an eyeballer. I'm putting it, oops. Oh, Lord. Lord. Let's just stick it on top. I think with the paper ones, you're just going to have to wad it up and stick it on top, because that seems to be the better way to go. And then you're going to just bring it up here and catch it. Now with the paper ones, you do have to have noticed, be careful pulling it. Now this is only 2 thicknesses. If you had it thicker, it probably wouldn't be as bad. Now if you have a friend or your husband, or if not, grab some tweezers, have it clamp it together like so, and then you're going to tie a knot. You can make a double knot if you want, make 2 knots. Or don't make any like I am right now. I was like, that didn't even form a knot. Oops, see, I went a little tight. So definitely with the paper ones, I would definitely do more thicknesses. Otherwise, it's going to wrinkle up and stuff like this. Like it, see how it's trying to bow on me? I mean, you can manipulate it to go back, but, and I don't know if I have this perfectly straight, but we're going to go with it. All right. And then if I brought my sticky mat in, it might help me hold this down. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put this one right in on top of this one, like this. We're going to flip it over. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this one upside down first. Put it right here. I'm going to look at it from the back. So I kind of want to make sure my bear is centered here. Okay. And then I'm going to mark with a pencil right here. Right here with a mark it. And then when I flip it over, I can line that pencil mark up with the this, because what we're going to do now is we're going to take some dimensionals and we're going to put them, I'm going to put a couple right on it, at least one to hold it steady for me, and then you can put as many or as little. I'm going to put some right on top of it, just like so. I think that's probably enough. And then you're going to take, and because you know your pencil mark's there, if you screw this up like I did on the first one, don't worry, just punch out another one, put it over top of it, and no one will ever know, because that's what I did. On my first one, I did not have this. The lettering was sideways from the other one. So, and I noticed that the glue sticks do stick out on this one a little bit. Okay, and then you would tie a little knot up here on the end of this to make it, what do you call it? And then this is one with the paper one. I think it's cute. You could add a little bow here if you wanted to with ribbon. That would make it even cuter. But I think the glue dots stick out. So if you do use this, you definitely would want to dab the ends of these with some powder so they wouldn't move. So now let's move on to another big one, but with the metal rings. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So we did one of the paper one. I showed you an option, but I would definitely make it thicker because I see it bowing a little. So that's where you would cut out. I would cut out at least, I would say 5 to 6 of white. Just do it in white paper and then cut out your 2 gold or silver ones and add them on top. That would give it a nice thickness. And I will sample that for you guys when later, so you guys will know how it worked out. Because that's one I just did on the whim. I just thought, oh, what if people don't have the rings? Okay, so I'm cutting this at 22 inches like I did the other one. Now, we're going to take glue dots, which are right here. And you're going to take and just put one right on the end. Hope you guys are seeing that. Sorry if I took that off the camera. You're going to put one right on like that. Okay. Set it down on your lovely little mat. Then you're going to fold this in half. Okay. And then we are going to just stick this right on top like that. So it's like this. So then you're going to have one on each side. So see how I have one on each side. And then we're going to come up here. Well, you're going to get your little tweezers to help hold it while you get a glue dot. Okay. The glue dots are just to help you find where the center is and kind of help you hold things. So once you kind of find it, I'm like an eyeballer. If you want, you can measure this out, but I eyeball a lot of stuff. And then I just kind of went like this. And that's just helping you hold the string. So see, with the thickness, you have more of, you know, able to move stuff around and make it thicker. So now we're just going to tie a knot. And this is where you could tie it quite tight because you are, well, not too tight, obviously. I guess it moved it off the glue dot. But you could fairly tight. I should lay it down. Okay. And then tie another knot. And if you're unsure if this is the center, and mine probably isn't, use your grid paper. And you could kind of like lay this in the middle, find a line. Well, that's not too bad. It kind of goes up the center. Well, I guess that was pretty good for eyeballing, but you can use your grid paper to help you to mark the center and the bottom and the top. So now on this one, let's see. I think I'm going to use this little penguin one because I think he's adorable. I mean, they're all adorable. But we're going to put him here like so. And again, I'm going to just kind of, I want to mark the back side. So if I put this in, if I put it in, where's my penguin? See, he's right here. I'm going to put him right like that. Let me double check. That's kind of where I want it. So I'm just going to put a pencil mark right here where my threads are. And then I'm going to bring this over. And I'm going to put this on top of my thread. Like so. I mean, these would be a fun little craft to make with people, grandkids. And then I'm giving them out as gifts this year. That's why I have a whole little, I always make an ornament for all my brothers and sisters, and if I make homemade cookies or anything, I put a little ornament on top of it if I give it to anybody. So, and then we'll peel these off. And then I'm going to bring in this one with a little blue. And I'm going to line it up. And like I said, if it's cricket or any of the above, you could make this a double layer. So I will know once I turn it over. It's not cricket on the thing, but I feel like I put a little cricket on there. I think these are just adorable. You know what would be fun? I might get some ribbon here before we're done, and I'll add a little. Well, I'm glad you like them, Sharon. Yeah, I thought they were so cute, and they're not hard. They're really not hard to make. I'm going to do a little one now. I have never done a little one yet. Like I said, this was my very first one. Okay. And now let's see. These are the rings that I saw. And you can get these rings in the macrame ones that I got on Amazon. You can get them online on all different sizes. But if you find these on the clearance rack, I mean, Stampin' Up, you can do that too. So this one's going to fit right in there. I don't think I'm going to need as much ribbon. So I did 22 for that one. So maybe I'll do 15 for this and see how much we need. Okay. So now we'll get a little piece of stuff here. We'll put one right on the end. There we go. And then we'll bring in our little, let's bring this mat back in for a minute. Okay. And just stick this on top, your center there. Bring it around. Okay, I did not even hit the center of that glue dot. There we go. Bring it around like this. And then we will find another glue dot here. I finally found, this was now what I have left, but remember how in the last few videos I've been like, I can't find my glue dots. Well, you know that lovely little new furry friend of mine that everybody loves when they come here? He ran off with them. They were stuck to him. And I found them in his little cat condo thingy. He didn't ruin them, but they were all like unraveled, like probably him trying to get them off him. I'm like, really? So I've got them there. I just opened up a new box, but he must have been being a little mischief up here in my stuff. And I got this glue dot that's kind of like stuck on my ribbon now. We'll just give it another knot here. There we go. All right. And then we're going to bring this little fox in. I just want to make sure I have him upright. So I'm going to put him on the back side for a minute. Hold him with my finger. Oh, he's upright right there. Take my pencil. I'm going to mark it right there. And then, well, I marked it, but that didn't really, I didn't have to do that. I don't know what I did. But anyways, you guys know what I did. So now if I line these threads up to this, little line. And then get some little glue dots. Now for this one, I'm just going to stick the plain saying on it, and I'm going to punch out another one of these and put it over top of it once I figure out what I want to put on the back of these ones. You could use colored paper too if you didn't want a saying, or you could leave it blank and put whatever you wanted on it. Oh my goodness, let's see. Oh, isn't he adorable? Look at that. That little fox. He's so cute. Oh gosh, he's adorable. Okay, let's do this little penguin, and then I will get some ribbon out, and we will add some ribbon to him. I do have my gnome one too. We could do my gnome one. And you can see it's not taking us too long to make these. We'll put this up here to help me hold it for a minute. Well, a lot of good that did, because I didn't hold it very tightly there. Okay. And then we will add this right about here. I mean, they even have some really cute snowmen. I love snowmen. I could just make a bunch of these, put them on my snowman tree. Okay, I saw, I'm glad mine aren't the only ones that are mischiefs. I know. Yes, I'm going to do the gnome one too. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you guys are liking them. Yes, the activity scene one is absolutely gorgeous. I love that too. That's what got me started. They used that set online, and I'm like, I love the paper and the set. And that brings me to why I'm going to call you tomorrow, Sharon, because I have your set here. And I wasn't going to call you tomorrow. I was going to call you and see if you're going to be home tomorrow so that I can come over with your stuff. It'll be after Paige gets out of school, so around 3 o'clock, 3:30. And Diane, same for you. I was going to drop off some stuff I have here that got shipped here for you. If you ladies are going to be home around then, I'll drop stuff off. I'm like, why does this look like this might be going on here crooked? Don't look at the trees, Bonnie, in the background. It could just be the trees. I'm going to do the little gnome guy next, because I want you guys, there's going to be winter, and then we will pick the cards. Like I said, on these little ones, I'm not going to put this on here. Okay, good. Let me just tie the end of this. Oh my goodness, the little penguin's just as cute. Let's do up this quick little gnome one, and then we'll see about adding a little ribbon. You could, I'll just show you. I won't add them to them all, but I'll show you that you could add a little ribbon to these if you wanted to just step it up a whole nother. I was thinking of doing that on the activity scene ones, but I hadn't gotten that far. These have been in this shoebox for me to make off and on for well over a month. Well over a month. I'm just starting to get stuff. I've just been so busy. Well, I went to the doctor's and I found out that my sugar A1C, which this is smoking, used to be at 10 plus, which is not good. Not good at all. That was very, very high. And since I've been on my new medicine and everything, it went down to 7, which my doctor was so glad when I saw him today, which I'm very glad too. I didn't even realize it was that. Sorry if I went off camera. I feel like I have to get things closer to me. I didn't even realize it was that high. And this is definitely not straight. Let's move the glue dot over. I don't know, maybe it's easier to straighten up one and then do the other. I don't know, it seemed to work better that way. I guess you guys would get your own little, if you make these, you'll find a little nick or knack, what are they, what a little trick or whatever that you want to do to it. Okay. Now I want to make sure my gnome is upright. So his head's up here. So I'm going to put him underneath like this. Put this down. I'm going to go for it that I got him in the right spot. Like I said, if I don't, we can always change it up a little bit. You can always re-stamp your thingy on the back. I think he'll be fine. But if you don't like this saying, just punch another one out and put it right over top of it. No one will even know. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at him, guys. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Yes, that is, yes, Mel, that is very good news. I did not realize that, you know, how high it was. But on this new medicine, and he switched my medicine because I was taking this one, I don't know, they advertise it on TV, and it supposed to help you lose weight and your sugar and everything. Well, he just switched me to a different one because that was hurting my gut, and he switched me to a different one. And the new medicine is going to not only help me with my gut, but it's supposed, or with my sugar, but it also helps me with losing weight and my blood pressure. So I'm like, that's pretty good. It's supposed to help you with everything. So let's see. We have a gnome here. He's got a lot of red. How about we add a cute little red bow to him? I gotta get my ribbon cut and scissors now. Those other ones weren't very strong. Isn't that gnome one cute too? I know. He's just darling. Alright, I don't know how. We'll just do this. And then we'll just make a quick little bow, like so. Play with them. Pull it tight. What do you think? Should we add a bow to them? You guys tell me, yes or no. I'll put a glue dot on there. We can always remove it. It's only held on with a glue dot. Put it right there. Make trim her up a little bit. Does that one look cute with a little bow? Isn't the gnome cute? Yeah, the bow. I like the bow. I think it's really cute, and you could have fun with the bows. Like this one's kind of a, I don't know, like a pinkish. I have pink here. I have this blue here too. Oh, that might be a pretty color. Yeah. I'll just cut a little piece. We'll add one to this one too. This has been a lot of fun. Okay, I did not make that bow the way I made the other one. When I make bows, I make bunny ears like they teach you to do the shoes. And then I just pull it in a loop. Yeah, now that I'm concentrating trying to show you guys how to do it, it doesn't want to work. But when I didn't concentrate last time, I whipped that bow right up. This is pretty too. It's got a little, what do you call it? Little silver and gold on this one. Yeah. And you could just leave them plain. Why does this one seem to? Okay, where's my glue dot? Right here. You could make a fancier bow too if you had a like one of those bow makers. You could make one of those bows that, like, I don't know, have multiple. This bow needs help. I don't know what I've done with him, but I would fiddle with him for a while. Now, I'm not going to cut him because he needs some help, but you guys get the idea. So these are all my lovely ornaments, and the little paper one that you can make if you don't have it, which I'll probably switch that over to a metal one for me, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can do it on the paper one. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Everybody leave some comments because we're going to get out the dice and we're going to roll to see who is going to win this lovely one of these ornaments. I'm going to put it in the mail. Let's see. So leave your comments now. Anything you want to say. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22. So I definitely need the ones with the 12 and the 8 and the... Okay, I need these two. That one only goes up to 12. Okay, I will give you a call, Sharon, tomorrow before I come. And Diane, you said you were going to be home, so I will definitely stop in and see you too. If not, I'll leave stuff hanging between the doors and stuff for you guys. So yeah. But I'll definitely give you calls. All right, drum roll. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, it says it's a, I don't have 32, so it's a 2 and a 3. Do we have 23 comments? I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Nope, we only have 22 comments, so it's got to be under 22. So we'll roll again. Okay, we have a 6 and a 2. That ain't doing us any good. We'll do it again. And a 6 and a 3. That's way too many. A 7 and a 6. Oh boy, we might be here a while. 9 and 9. Oh, 24. Maybe we should just, okay, number 20. So if we had 22, we got to go back to Sharon Williams. You won again. And now we're going to do another one because I made so many. Sharon, you could pick whatever one you want. And I am going to do again. And Sharon, you can't win this time. I love you, but I'm going to let somebody else win. So we're going to do it again. So here we go. Okay, that's 34 is not it. Okay, number 12. Let me count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, Sharon can't do it, so we're skipping her. So Diane Wedge, you get one too. So whatever one you would like, you two ladies, let me know. In the, okay, you want the activity scene one, okay? And then Diane, let me know what one you would like, and I will pick one. Now this one I will, if you do want the bear one, I will transfer it over to a metal ring before I give it to you. I just wanted to show you guys options. Unless you want it on the paper, that's up to you. But you get to pick one. So just let me know. And this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making these with you guys, and I've learned a lot more. Like I said, this was the very first one I made, and I didn't really know, you know, is that this? Yeah, that's the same size. And yeah, I plan on making more of these. And all I did, I should have explained this one to you a little bit more. I was so excited about using all the other paper. There's a little, and if you go bigger, because there's 4-inch rings too, where you could just put this whole scene on there. Because this is the die, you could have put this whole thing on there. But what I did was I cut it out in black, and then I just cut right up and off and only kept the Mary and Joseph and the baby with the thing in there. So, okay, you get the gnome one then. I will definitely, I'll drop them off, and yeah. But thank you all for joining me. And I will chat with you, Mel, and I'll call you here in a few minutes, Aunt Charlotte, after my meeting. And Mel, I will be speaking to you on Wednesday when we have our card class. The cards for Wednesday are so cute. I cannot wait to make them. I've got to write up a couple little tutorials, and I'll have them on my blog so you guys can print them off, all the details and stuff if you want to print them off. And I'll try to write something up for this. I'll take a picture of this and I'll try to write up the details on it. I hope you guys give this a try. And thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.